Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you guys are staying safe wherever you are when you're watching this video. But in today's video, I will be going ahead and taking you guys through a full body workout that you can go ahead and do right in the comfort of your own home. And all you're going to need is two things. One, you're going to need yourself, and then 2 gallons of water. So if you happen to not have 2 gallons of water at your house, you want to go ahead and go to your local gas station or grocery store nearby. You want to take $2 to $3 with you because of tax and all that stuff. You want to pick yourself up 2 gallons of water. You want to go ahead and come back home, and then you'll have everything you need to go ahead and do this workout with me, or to do this workout in general. How this workout is going to work is that I made it to be a total of 8 exercises. Well, technically more, just because I did include a couple of supersets. And each exercise, if you're a beginner, you're going to do each exercise for a total of 30 seconds. If you're intermediate to advanced, I would do maybe anywhere from 45 to 60 seconds. And then in terms of the rest periods, you can go ahead and do it at your own pace and incorporate rest periods where you need them. But for me personally, what I'm going to go ahead and do for the rest periods is I'm going to include one probably at the halfway point. So after the first 4, I'm going to take a 30-second to 1-minute break, and I'm going to continue. And then in terms of the intensity, if you want to increase the intensity, you want to do it in a circuit fashion. But if you're just a beginner, feel free to go ahead and do each exercise one at a time, just so you can go ahead and get used to it and kind of get familiar with the exercises and the workouts. But anyways, before we go ahead and get into this video, if you're new here, be sure to go ahead and subscribe, and also turn on my post notifications. And when you're watching this video, whether you're new here or not, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button for your boy. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get dressed, and we're going to hop into this workout. Alright guys, so to start, we're going to be doing 2 ab exercises, with the first one being standard crunches. What I recommend not doing is how you see I'm doing it on your screen, in the sense of how I'm exposing my legs and feet and helping me, but rather find something or someone that can help hold your feet down so you don't rock back and forth, and can also help prevent you from using them in assisting you with the movement. And at the time when I was recording this workout, the reason why I didn't do that is just because I couldn't find something heavy enough or someone in my house to help me, just because I was home by myself when I was recording this workout. But you also want to make sure when doing this exercise, you want to feel it in your core, specifically your top 4 abdominal muscles. And in order to do so, you want to try and get your upper back completely off the ground when crunching. And then holding the gallons of water at the top only helps to add resistance for trying to prevent you from going up, and thus increases the difficulty of the exercise. The second and last ab exercise we're going to be doing for this little circuit or this workout is going to be reverse crunches. These are going to help target your bottom 2 abdominal muscles, and it hits the top 4 as well. So this is a great exercise you can go ahead and use if you want to target your entire 6-pack. And then when you're doing these, you can either A, put your hands by your side if you're advanced to make it harder, or B, if you're not, you could put it on your bottom or on your glutes like you see me doing in this video right here. Then also, when doing this exercise, imagine you're trying to tuck your legs and knees into your chest, kind of like trying to go into like the baby fetal position, or the fetal position, like kind of like what babies do. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I personally put the ab exercises first, just because it's my least favorite body part to train, and I just honestly want to get it out of the way. Now, moving on to the next exercise we're going to be doing is actually going to be a superset with squats and shoulder presses. These movements will work your quadriceps, glutes, and the front part of your shoulder. You want to do these in 2 separate motions and at a controlled pace, because I know how easy it is to rush through and do these movements synced together as if it's one movement, and that honestly just makes it easier, and that's not the goal that we're trying to get to or get at. Also, you want to make sure you keep your core tight throughout this superset, and just as you're about to perform the shoulder press part of this movement with the water bottles or the gallons, you want to make sure to squeeze your glutes so you take all the pressure off your lower back. And then after, we're going to go ahead and move on to standard push-ups, and push-ups help in targeting your chest, triceps, and shoulders. And I'm sure you guys all know how to do push-ups as we learned in school, and you probably learned when you were younger, so we're just going to go ahead and continue on to the next exercise. Next, we have another superset with this time being single leg RDLs to single leg bicep curls, or single arm bicep curls, sorry. The RDLs help in targeting your hamstring and glute muscles, and the bicep curls work your biceps, as in the name. With the single leg RDLs, I know it may not look too hard or too tiring to do, but I included these to help with another fitness aspect, which is working on your balance and also your patience. And when doing these, you don't want to worry about the time or how many reps you do. Just worry about feeling the correct muscles working and doing the movement correctly. Even if you're a beginner, I honestly recommend bumping up the time on this particular superset up to a minute or even a minute and a half if you want to get a good amount of reps in. Now, moving on, have the bend over gallon rows. For this exercise, or matter of fact, for all these exercises in this video, and I honestly should have said this probably at the beginning of this video, what I recommend in terms of what type of gallons you should get, you guys should get the arrowhead gallons, just because with the way my gallons are designed, as you guys see in the video, the ones I'm using, all the weight is below the handle. So the only time I really feel my back working is when I would descend to my starting position. But when doing this exercise, you want to make sure to drive your elbows towards your hips and squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top. The second to last exercise we're going to be doing is gallon lateral raises or side lateral raises. These work on the lateral head of your delt. And just like the rows, for this exercise, you want to also drive your elbows, but instead up, and you also want to prevent yourself from raising the gallons up with just your forearms and trying to flap your arms like a chicken. You don't want to do that. The type of gallons I'm using are actually really good for this exercise, just because they'll try and stop you from bringing them up and when doing this exercise, so that will only increase the difficulty for you. And then to finally finish up this entire workout, the last and final exercise we're going to go ahead and be doing is body weight dips. These will target mostly your triceps and shoulders, but depending on how far or close you are to the chair, couch, or table, or whatever you're using to help you, it can also help hit your chest. If you happen to have wrist pain or something bothers you, feel free to skip this last exercise, or you can go ahead and substitute another tricep exercise if you want. And be sure to go ahead and do 3 to 4 rounds of this workout so you guys can go ahead and maximize the benefits of this workout so you guys can get the most out of it. But anyways, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the workout and this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I know this video is kind of late when I'm posting it, in the sense of, like, I know home workouts were like a trend 2 months ago, and a majority of the states, from what I know from the news, like, I haven't been keeping up too much this last week, but from what I know, a majority of the states have opened up pretty much back to normal almost, and I know the gyms in your area are probably open, so you won't find this video helpful. But however, though, if you're in the same area I am in Northern California, San Jose, or if you happen to be one of the very few counties, states, places, or wherever that are still under quarantine, and or you're too afraid to go back to the gym and you don't have much equipment, this workout is for you guys, and I'm hoping you guys find this workout very helpful and useful. But if you guys did enjoy this video and or found it useful, be sure to go ahead, smash the like button for your boy, leave a comment down below, share this video with your friends and or your family members or whoever you know that can find this video helpful. Share it with them. And then last but not least, if you're new here, I want you to go and do 2 things for me. First of all, I want you to go ahead and click that red subscribe button so you can go ahead and be a part of the family, be a part of the journey, and be a part of all the bullshit that be going on in my life. And then second of all, I want you to go ahead and turn on that post notifications, that bell button right there, so you get notified of whenever I upload a video, and so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. I want to thank you all for your continuous love and support. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Peace.